This is question number 24, exercise 4.1, and the question was represent a given situation in the form of quadratic equation. So a particular situation is given, we need to convert this equation in the form of quadratic equation. Let me read the question first. A train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. So while traveling at a uniform speed, the train travels a distance of 480 kilometers. The train covers a distance of 480 kilometers. Now the question is, if the speed had been 8 kilometers per hour less, if the speed is reduced, if the speed is now less by 8 kilometers per hour, speed is less, of course required time will be more. See what is given. Then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. To cover same 480 kilometer. Now since the speed is less, it will take 3 hours extra, 3 hours more. Question is, we need to find the speed of the train. So we have to form a quadratic equation which gives the required speed of the train, the original speed of the train. So we need to find the speed of the train. Let us start from this particular line. Let the speed of the train be x. Let the speed of the train be x. Remember, this is the actual or the original speed. Okay, therefore time taken to cover a distance of 480 kilometer. So now required time to cover this distance 480 kilometer will be equal to, the formula for time taken is d by s, distance by speed. So the distance is 480 kilometer and the speed we have considered as x. So this is the actual time needed to cover the distance of 480 kilometer. Alright, now come to the second case, second situation. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, write it. Now if the speed had been 8 km per hour less. Now try to understand. Original speed was x. Now the speed is less by how much? 8 km per hour. So this situation, in this case, the speed will be x original, then x, 8 km per hour less. So now the speed will be how much? 8 km less than x. So it will be now x minus 8 km. X minus 8 km per hour. Alright. Now this is the new speed. Okay, this is the new speed. Therefore, time required to cover the same distance, because it is already mentioned in the question that it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. So when the speed is less, in that situation also it is covering the same distance. Alright, that's why I am writing time required to cover the same distance equal to, formula is same. The formula will be d by s, distance by speed. So the distance is 480, same distance, but now the speed is x minus 8. Understood? Now see, you are now having two different times. One is this 480 by x and the other time is 480 by x minus 8. It is given that while traveling with a speed which is 8 km per hour less than the original speed, okay, so in that case this time is more, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. That means now here the speed is less. Try to understand, here the speed is less, so time required will be more. So speed less, that means this time is more, all right, then the original time. So this time is more, that means this time is less. Okay, once again I repeat this line. Speed is less in this second situation, speed less, so time required is more. Now more than what? More than the actual, the original time. So this time is more than the actual time by how much? 3 hours more. Okay, so I'm going to write the equation for this situation. So according to the question, and try to understand this line. According to the question, this time is more, so this time is more than this time. That means 480 by x minus 8 is more. This is more than the original time, 480 by x. Now more, this is less, more than the original time. How much more? 3. So more minus less. Okay, the number having which is bigger number minus smaller number, the difference is how much? 3. So this is the according to the question. Once again I repeat, this time is more, okay, this time is more, this time is less. So more, bigger number, minus less, the smaller number, their difference is 3. So this is the according to the question. Now we need to simplify this. We need to simplify this equation to get the required quadratic equation. All right. Now remaining part is only simplification. Here the denominator is x minus 8. Here the denominator is x. The LCM of both the denominators will be simply their product. So the LCM of the denominators will be their product, x into x minus 8. Done. Now since the LCM is x into x minus 8, you can think like this: x minus 8 is the same. Okay, so they're getting like cancel. What is left here? X into 480, so 480 x minus, here x and x, remaining factor is x minus 8. So this x minus 8 will be multiplied with the other term, 480 into x minus 8 is equal to 3. Okay, this implies multiply in the denominator x into x, x square, plus minus minus x into 8, 8x. Numerator 480x minus, because minus plus minus, 480 into x equal to again 480x, minus minus plus. Okay, so 480 into 8, if you multiply, it will be 3840 is equal to 3. This implies, now plus 480x minus 480x getting cancelled, so we have left with 3840 divided by x square minus 8x is equal to 3. This implies, now you take only 3840 on the left side, so this x square minus 8x, it is divide here, on the right it will be multiplication, 3 into x square minus 8x. Okay, this implies left hand side keep as it is, 3840 equal to, here plus, here also plus, plus plus plus, 3 into x square, 3x square, here plus, here minus, plus minus minus, so it will be 3 8 24x. Okay, this implies 3840 you take the right side, so 0 is left here, 0 equal to 3x square minus 24x, this is plus, on right side it will be minus, so 3840. Interchange the sides, okay, because you can do it in the equations left to right, right to left. So 3x square minus 24x minus 3840 equal to 0. This is 3 8 24. From here also 3 plus 8 11 plus 4 15 plus 0 15. So divisible by this number is divisible by 3. So 3 can be taken common. 3 into x square minus 8x minus, if you take 3 common from 3840, we will have left 1280 equal to 0. All right, this implies okay, this implies, now 3 multiply, right side it will be divide, we have left with x square minus 8x minus 1280 equal to, Here 3 multiply, right side it comes 0 by 3. 0 by 3 is 0. Okay, and now you see we got a quadratic equation x square minus 8x minus 1280 equal to 0, and this quadratic equation is the required quadratic equation for a given question. You don't have to find x because the question was given, only the whatever the situation was given we need to write in the form of quadratic equation. So this is your required quadratic equation for this question.